Now that we reviewed the steps, we're actually going to take a look at number 9 from the worksheet from last week as our step up problem. And what makes it step up is the fact that this polynomial that we're dividing by has a little bit more than just x in the front. So we want to make sure that we are doing this carefully and correctly. The first thing we want to do is set up the house. When we set up the house, we're looking at our first polynomial to see, do we have an x squared and an x and a constant? And we do. And in this polynomial, do we have an x and then a constant? And we do. So we're ready to begin. We're going to put the second one on the outside of the house. And when we write our first polynomial to go inside, you need to leave a little bit of space. So we didn't have to put any zeros in because all the terms are accounted for. So setup is done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to match. When we match, we need to look at the first outside term, which is 2x, and we need to see 2x times what is going to give us the first term on the inside, and the term on the inside is 2x squared. So what's different about 2x that gives you 2x squared? Well, the item that makes 2x into 2x squared is to multiply by another x. So this is what goes above, and it's going to go in the second position because there's 2 here. So x goes up top. Then what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. When we distribute, we're going to multiply the x that's on the top, on the above spot, to everything on the outside of our division house. So x times 2x gives us 2x squared. And again, these two have to match, which is why we did that step. And then we're going to do x times positive 3, which is positive 3x. Don't forget that you need to change your signs. So when you change your signs, you're going to take this 2x squared and make it negative, and you're going to take this positive 3x and make it negative. The last thing you have to do is add down. So when you add down, you're going to put a plus sign, draw your little line there. 2x squared plus negative 2x squared is going to cancel. These first terms will always cancel. And you're going to do negative 17x plus negative 3x. A negative plus a negative gives you a bigger negative, so we'll have negative 20x. Then you need to look to the right and bring down the negative 38. Now, what we need to do is we have to go back up and cycle through again. So we're back to the matching step. When we match, we're taking our 2x, which is on the first term on the outside, and we have to match it to the first term in our new line. So now over here, I'm thinking 2x times what is going to give me negative 20x. So take a look and see. What can I multiply by 2 to get negative 20? Answer to that is negative 10. And x just stays x, so I don't need to put anything else with that negative 10. So this times negative 2 is going to give me my outcome, which I need. So I'm going to take this negative 10 and put it up top. The next thing I'm going to do is distribute. When I distribute, I'm going to take that negative 10 and I'm going to multiply it by everything on the outside of the parentheses. So negative 10 times 2x is negative 20x, and negative 10 times positive 3 gives me negative 30. Then I'm going to change my signs. When I change my signs, I'm going to make this negative 20x a positive. I'm going to make this negative 30 a positive. Then I'm going to add down. And when I add down, I make a plus sign. I draw my line. Negative 20x plus 20x cancels, so that first thing that you match will always cancel. And negative 38 plus 20 gives me negative 8. At this stage, I'm looking to the next thing to see if I can bring anything else down. And I can't, which means I'm done. This is my remainder. And I'm ready to express my answer. My final answer to this question is going to be whatever's above the house, which is x minus 10, whatever the remainder is, which is -8, and I put that over whatever I divided by, 2x plus 3. And this is the answer to my polynomial.